everybody, my name is Rose, and as promised I want to do a quick introduction to this video, which is just a little quick what I got for Christmas haul, and talk a little bit about myself and get to know everyone who's subscribed to my channel and taken a chance on me. So I have a little bit of notes to help guide me a little bit and make sure I stay on track here, but because I am feeling quite nervous. So I just want to start by, before I get into anything about me, just to say thank you to all of you. I truly appreciate this opportunity, and I understand that the algorithm somehow blessed my video and it just, you know, so many people just saw it and subscribed, and I'm very, very grateful for that. And I commit to putting my heart into it. I am a human being. There was comments about AI, and somebody was saying, you know, they were really grateful that it's a person at the end of the camera, not just some AI slop. Yes, I am a human being, and I am excited to try to put some energy into this. I was really looking to create a place where I can engage with other YouTubers, so I wanted to participate in challenges, and I wanted to be able to post what I did so that I could feel like I was participating and not just watching and not just a bystander. I want to be a part of the action. So that was really the incentive to start with, and that's why I just started with some goals. But yeah, so that was my original intention. I also had a sidebar intention of, like, as a professional, on my professional life, I have recently taken a course in instructional design, and I've completed that. I have a background in marketing, and I wanted to have a place where I can also play and learn how to do some technical skills. So this is both a hobby and a learning ground for me, and I hope that you know, I can create some interesting content in time as I learn and build up those skill sets, so that later on I can develop courses and things like that in my professional life. So circling back around, my name is Rose. So my full name is Sheena Rose, sort of like how somebody might say Mary Jane. They might go by Mary, they might go by Jane, they might go by Mary Jane. So my name is Sheena Rose. I chose on the internet to go with Rose because it's a beautiful family name that was given to me. My grandmother's name is Rose, and it's in my family. My niece, my daughter all carry that name as well, and it's very special and meaningful to me. So I wanted to carry it forward in my creative spaces. I'm Canadian. I live in a small town in Ontario. I have 2 kids, I'm married, I have a couple cats and some guinea pigs and lots of fish. I really love reading, which is what inspired my love of art books. I just wanted to get off the internet a little bit, but I still wanted to dabble in my hobbies. So I found that I love having them on hand. I keep a bunch, they float around my house, and I love just flicking through them, and I admire the beautiful artwork that's within them, and I often pick up and put down and just read little tidbits and get some ideas that way. And then when I'm looking for something to do, I usually pick up a tutorial within some of my art books. It's just a really nice way to get offline. So I really love reading, but also I love reading fantasy. I've been a big fantasy nerd my whole life, and I'm a big reader. So that's what's really inspired that love of art books as well. So what else? So, I love drinking peppermint tea. So you might see tea, coffee, and as an artist, I'm a hobbyist artist. So I've been in watercolor off and on since I was a child. And I used to also do charcoal sketching when I was young. And I stopped around university when I became like too cool and I would party, all that fun stuff. And then I started to circle back around it as my children got older and I was looking for something to do around the house. Over the years, I've picked up everything from crickets to jewelry making, to just, you know, watercolor has been one of the things that has stayed consistent though. And I wouldn't consider myself especially good at it, but I just enjoy dabbling, and why not? Although I will say in the past few years, maybe 2 years, I've had some breakthroughs as I've actually given it an honest go. But yeah, I don't consider myself to be a pro. I'm just a hobbyist who wants to jump on the internet and participate and be a part of the action. So hopefully that's exciting to you. So I also just want to sort of acknowledge and what I want to do going forward. And before I hop into the meat of this video, which is that I really, because I was looking for something to do, I really want to create a community space where people can go and be inspired and find things to do as well in their downtime. And I would really like to focus on that community piece. So I have a few ideas, one of which being a monthly book club for the art books. And I'm looking into the possibility of leveraging some of my technical skills to bring out a community website where we can post our progress on projects and track projects and just give each other props and be a community. So I don't expect tons of people, but if I could get a couple people who are interested in being friends and supporting each other, then that would just make me so happy. So anyways, with that, I'm gonna carry on to the meat of this video, and thank you so much for being here, and it was lovely to meet you all. Hello and welcome to my mini what I got for Christmas haul video. I'm hoping to just quickly go through a few of the items that I received as gifts from Christmas. I'm so grateful that the people in my circle and in my family are kind enough and generous enough to provide me with some of these gifts for the holidays. It really helps a lot and it makes me very happy. So I just thought I would start off with the art book because I already showed it in a previous video, but I received Ever After by Tamara Laporte. This is a gift that I received from my husband. I keep a list of, basically a TBR or a wish list of art books, and he has a tendency to gift me one on all the holidays. I love that. It's such a sweet gift. I truly cherish receiving art books. I think they're a beautiful piece to collect in addition to very helpful in your art journey. And I put this one on my wish list because I was attracted to the beautiful art on the cover. I was vaguely familiar with Tamara Laporte. I've sort of seen YouTube videos that reference her, and she has a few books, I believe. And I really loved that this book was inspired about fairy tales and mixed media and how to create fairy tale inspired art. I personally really like fantasy. I read a lot of fantasy books, so shout out if you're a fantasy nerd too. And so I was very excited about having a book that just sort of leaned into that part of me and my personality. So I'm hoping to try this book for February. This is on my plans to review this one in February. So towards the end of February, I'll have a video on it, but throughout February, I'll be working on the actual tutorials that are within it. So that's coming, and that was the first thing that I received as a gift. The next thing I received for Christmas is this brush roll. I don't have any brushes in it yet. It's nothing fancy. It's so that I can take it with me when I go plein air in the summer. I probably won't use this until the summer, but I will get a lot of use out of it. I like to take my art supplies with me when I take my family to the park, or sometimes my husband and I will just go find a spot along the water and he'll bring his fishing rod and I'll bring my art supplies, and we'll just enjoy doing some parallel activities outside in the beautiful weather in the summer. So I'm happy and appreciative to receive this gift because I will make a lot of use of it in the summer. I don't have a very efficient plein air kit yet. I'm still working on it. So this will be a wonderful addition. The next gift that I received was from my sister-in-law, and I'm very, very happy and grateful that she chose to pick something off of my wish list here. This is a art storage box from Meeden. It's a beautiful wooden box with 4 drawers to hold your art supplies in. The reason why I wanted this is because I don't have a very organized art room or craft room, and I'm finding that all of my art supplies are stuck under shelves and I don't really reach for them. So I'm hoping to start to keep my art supplies closer to me and my workspace so that I can reach for them more impulsively. So in my top drawer, I just started by putting a few of these distressed crayons that I have. These are all the distressed crayons I own. I have a modest collection here. And these are something kind of like, I think they're called twinkles or something. They're glitter pens essentially. And these are my Inktense pencil crayons. They're water soluble ink pencil crayons, and they're permanent, and I've been dabbling with them. They're fun to use. They're really nice quality, but I don't use them enough, and it's because they're in a tin at the bottom of my cart. And I put my Caran d'Ache water soluble crayons in here as well. I really love the quality of these. They're beautiful. I'm inspired by the beautiful colors. I don't know how to use them very well. Every time I use them, I make mud. So I'm trying to find ways to bring them into my art and just learn better with them. And I also put these are all the acrylic paints I have for the most part. I have a few acrylic paints that are like from the dollar store, but these are a PBO brand. I got this in a set from a local Canadian art supplier called Desserts. These are their white labeled in-house brand. They basically just white label PBO for their in-house brand stuff. So they were a pretty good deal, and they were a great place to start for acrylic painting. And my last drawer is empty because I don't have anything to put in it yet. But regardless, I'm very happy to have it because now it means that some of these art supplies are at my fingertips instead of the bottom of my drawers. The next thing I received from my husband again was this really nice acrylic marker set from Arrtx. You've probably seen these all over YouTube. They are highly recommended. Everyone seems to use them and love them, and I wanted to have some more acrylic markers in my collection with a variety of colors so that I could play with them more while I do mixed media. I have, I think, 3 Posca markers that I own. It's just basically like white, gold, and red. I might have a silver one as well. And I'm not very good at buying things on an individual level. I'm not that familiar with color yet. So I find buying sets like this to be helpful because it has a variety of colors for me to play with. It's affordable. And then I can kind of get a sense of like what colors I really like, and maybe then I'll upgrade to a Posca marker in a color that I'm particularly attracted to. So it comes with this nice stand, which is something I really appreciate about Arrtx. Their products seem to come with holders, and as somebody who's a bit new, this is very helpful for me. They also just have like a paint nib, and you can see I've been messing around with them. I did all the swatches. You can paint with them, or you can have them flat to create little marks, which I really like. They're juicy, they're vibrant, and the colors are really intense. And I think they're going to make a really fun addition to my mixed media kit and my mixed media routines. They also came with these stickers so you can better identify the colors. I'm not really sure what to do with them, but they're there. And just for fun, by contrast, previously I had these pens by Shuttle Art. I actually bought them recently just because I needed something really quickly so I could do my projects with Fodder School. And these ones from Shuttle Art were pretty good. There was, I think, 24 in a set, and here's them all swatched out. What I thought was fun about them is like they have the metallics as well, and then they have some base colors, and they also have the paint nib, and they also have at the back a dot nib, which was really fun for mark making. I mean, you can make little dots. Sorry, I should do a better job like that. So I thought these were really fun. My only issue is I found that some of the lighter colors weren't standing up enough when I was using them in my art project, but that's okay. It's fine. I think they were 20 bucks. So anyway, I think that these are a great complement to what I already have because they're slightly different from each other. And this one has a lot more color, and I think there's a lot more opacity. They're a lot thicker, so they won't shine. The color when I layer them won't compete. So anyway, I really enjoy them. I'm very grateful to have them, and I can't wait to start using them in particular with my Fodder School projects. And the last thing I received from Christmas was also from my husband, was these beautiful watercolored pencils from Arrtx. There's 72 of them. I'm really attracted to the packaging. It's so pretty, and I think it's really smartly designed. If you take off the lid, you can get this sort of accordion storage for your pencils. So it can be nice and compact for when you want to store it away when you're not using it. But when you're using them, you have access and you can see them all quite visibly. I love that. It also came with a little watercolor pen or watercolor brush. I haven't had a chance to try it yet, so I don't know if it's any good. And then it also came with a swatch card, but I haven't done all the swatches yet. I haven't had time to get through it, but I'm really excited. This is actually going to be my first personal project. I'm going to do all the swatches for this, and then I plan on using them with my Funky Florals book, because the first project that I've been working on, this is my drawing for the first project, with the Funky Florals book, uses Tombow markers. So this is the project. She uses Tombow markers to do this, and the lesson is on values. I don't own any Tombow markers, and I don't have anything that's comparable, and I don't want to buy anything right now because, well, I just received beautiful Christmas gifts, and I don't need to. So so I thought I'll just substitute them with my watercolor pencils, and I think that there's more than enough here that I can play with values. So this will be a really fun first project and to do with them, and yeah, I'm very grateful and excited that I have them. And that's it. That's everything that I received for Christmas in 2025. I'm so grateful to have such generous family and friends, and I'm really excited to go ahead and start incorporating some of these beautiful gifts into my art routines. And I'm really excited and grateful that you're here watching this video. So thank you so much for being here and being here with me. And I'm really looking forward to more to come in 2026.